A teacher is an equipped educator who instructs a class of learners. They support the learning process by teaching students and fostering circumstances that promote effective learning. A teacher is a learning provider whose primary goal is to teach their students about basic and complex learning. With their altruistic commitment and dedication, they motivate the students to learn and discover things on their own. Teachers' unmeasurable dedication and commitment should be highly recognized, especially those educators who teach children with disabilities. Educators impart knowledge to the students to help them learn. They change lives by shaping their students' character to learn morals and values. They inspire dreams. They motivate students to achieve their human potential. Despite their essential role in teaching students, educators still face challenges, especially for children with special needs who did not undergo psychoeducational assessment. This study aims to know the difficulties of special education teachers in implementing specially designed instruction for students with special needs who have and do not have psychoeducational assessment, as well as their differences in classroom performances. This study utilized the quantitative approach using survey questionnaires having structured questions. The researchers conducted the survey and interview in selected schools in Antipolo City. The selected schools are inclusive schools that provide learning spaces to students with special needs. The respondents are educators who have working experience and necessary knowledge in implementing specially designed instruction, SDI, for more than 3 years and currently teaching special education classes in selected schools around Antipolo City. The data collection results indicate that there are difficulties in implementing specially designed instruction for children with special needs who do not have psychoeducational assessment. The content, methodology, and delivery shows significant difficulties with a p-value of 0.1, which is lower than the alpha value of 0.5. Moreover, the results show the classroom performance of students in terms of on-task behavior has a significant difference since the p-value of 0.27 is less than p-value of 0.5. In terms of participation, students with psychoeducational assessment perceive to perform better than without psychoeducational assessment, since the p-value of 0.30 is less than the p-value of 0.5. For the meeting learning objectives, it shows a significant difference between with and without psychoeducational assessment, since the p-value of 0.8 is less than the p-value of 0.5. Results from the interview shows the difficulties of teachers in implementing specially designed instructions to students with psychoeducational assessment and without psychoeducational assessment. Results from the interview shows the different strategies of teachers in implementing SDI to students with and without psychoeducational assessment. For the conclusion of this study, it is important to remember that every student has their individual strengths and weaknesses. Without psychoeducational assessment, teachers find it difficult to provide every student appropriate instruction to support their learning. Despite the fact that their students do not receive psychoeducational assessments, they are still able to create and come up with teaching strategies because they have experience working with students who have special needs. This study recommends that local governments allocate funds to schools that offer special needs education so that students who do not have psychoeducational assessment can receive academic evaluation that will help them in learning. Researchers also suggest providing more special education teacher aides to help students who require more support in the classroom. It is suggested the continuous deployment of interns or student teachers to help special education teachers in managing the classroom. It is also suggested to provide sensory rooms to offer a secure setting where students can receive support to calm down and regulate, enhancing learning and participation in the classroom. Furthermore, it is also suggested to communicate with special education sector representatives to advocate the rights and needs of students with special needs to access quality education and additional support for the special education teachers. That concludes our discussion of the study teaching students with special needs within the context of psychoeducational assessment. Thank you for the opportunity to speak.